Welcome back, YouTube, to another unboxing video on Atlanta to Dallas Aviation. Funny thing is that you will probably be seeing this video before the one that I actually shot earlier in the day. That one unfortunately ended up being a two-parter, and I am trying to get Clip Champ to put those two videos together into one because I only had one airplane left at the end of it to film to complete the video. So as usual, as I'm talking to you right now, it says it's going to take 11 hours. Yes, 11 hours to combine those two videos together. And matter of fact, I'll probably be asleep before it even gets done. So I'm putting this one together. It was going to be the one that you saw next. I believe this one will end up being unboxing number 20, and the one that you're waiting on that you'll see after this one is unboxing 19. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this so I don't end up with the same problem as I did with the other one. Alright, so first of all, for this unboxing, we have this Southwest 737-800 in the Heart livery, and its name is Heart 2. I have Heart 1 from Gemini, and so this is Heart 2. The registration, as you can see here, is November 8645 Alpha, and it's actually branded as Panda Models. So it's not, you know, from a store that had them make it for them or anything. So this one's actually branded Panda Models, but the box looks very similar to some of the 700s that they did for other stores, for actual retail stores. So, you know, quick rundown here of the box. You know what? Shoot. I think the item number, okay, I don't know if you can see that. I think that this very unclear number there is the item number, and it looks like it says 52307. I believe is what that says. I can probably verify it later, but anyway, so that's the box. And so we're going to bring in the model, which I have probably precariously perched on this modified Dragon Wings wow, I'm at a loss of words. Stand. What's so hard about remembering the word stand? I do not know. But anyway, so, and that's actually one of the earlier versions of the Gemini, I'm sorry, the Dragon Wings stand, and then it evolved later on. But these original stands actually had round pegs for this model to sit on, and then later models from Dragon kind of made them oblong. So those stands really, I mean, you really have to do some job to retrofit those. But this one was round. It's just that the round is bigger than the circle that are on stands that fit most of these models nowadays. So anyway, moving on really quickly because I'm already almost to 5 minutes. We will start on the starboard side for our 360 here. it's very loosely sitting up there, so I'm hopefully will not be losing it and having it coming off the stand in front of everybody, and probably landing gear more than likely than anything to break if that was to happen. Now I'll have to say, this Panda model, my biggest problem with Panda is usually that their window lines and things aren't straight. That they don't do a really good job with that, but it looks good this time. And I don't know if they just got better, or because they were branding it as Panda models that they were like, we're getting this right, guys. Let's get our quality control straight. But yeah, it definitely, I'll point out a few things that I have noticed on this one compared to like the 700s that we've gotten from Panda that were made for retail shops. Anyway, so our close-up is on the starboard side today. All right, so if we can get that glare off of there, you can see the, there we go, Heart 2. And I'm pretty sure you can see that because I can almost see it on my screen. So Heart 2, right there below the cockpit windows, which appear to be in the right spot. Your R1 door there, and with the little heart logo that they put next to the front door on both sides. That's this little blip right there above the first window. Then you got your Southwest titles there. Much more level. The ones on the 700s are just, they're too far up. And then the other thing you'll notice, your two emergency exit doors here, they're also way too far. Well, it's only one on the 700, but they're also way too far up and away from the wing there. So they did a lot better job on this one. And like I said, I don't know if it's because they branded it themselves, or if they just fixed some quality control issues. I'm not digging this split scimitars a lot, but the bottom scimitar definitely looks a little bit thinner and a little bit longer than they did on the 700s, so that's good. So the split scimitar looks better than it did on the 700 in my opinion. Alright, and then we move back here, and you got the registration, the R2 door there, and our lovely yellow and red stripe going up the tail there. Alright. So that took much too long. So we'll put him aside now. Our next one is a Max 9 from NG Models. This is the green stripe, and I'm gonna do my best to pronounce this. Langjacool, like skull. So Langjacool, I guess is the name. You can see that here. And this registration is Tango Foxtrot dash India Charlie Bravo. Again, like I said, it's the green tail. And this item number is 89006. And you got a nice box here. Now I didn't get the blue one, so I assume you know how when NG puts out these groups, usually it fits together like a puzzle. I think the green one would have gone to the blue one, unless it went to a kind of lighter blue one and then it went to blue. And then that blue one, just a sneak peek here, somewhere in between these two is either one box that's supposed to be there or two boxes. But I'm pretty sure they all fit together like that. But anyway, this is the one we're on right now. And not that Gemini Jets wishes bad things on the competition, but maybe they'd be happy to know that this one for me came with the nose gear. The nose gear's not broken, but it's going to have to be glued back in. So NG's not perfect, and so there you go. All right, so let's get close for our 360 here. Don't focus on what's back there, bro. Focus on close. Thank you. All right. And hopefully it'll stay there. All right. But I do have the nose gear in there for now. I'm going to have to glue it, like I said. But it really looks nice. I didn't get the blue one because I had gotten a blue one from Gemini. And actually the blue striped tail from NG is actually a different reg number than the one from Gemini Jets. But I figured, you know, I got a budget. I don't want to get two blue ones, even though the regs are different. And especially since Icelandair is not a priority for me. I just got them because I kind of like that they have the 4 different colors. Anyway, so there we go. Green tail. And the best part is, or the good thing is, I have a second one of these, so it's going to be basically, we're going to go over this. I'll do the 360 on the other one just so you can see it, but we're not going to look closely at it because it's the exact same thing as this one, other than the stripe on the tail is different. Alright, so I'm not sure what this is. This right below the cockpit windows may actually be the name of the airplane. So you got the L1 boarding door, and then 3 windows in, Icelandair, and nice big bold print that goes all the way back to there. And our, I believe, LEAP 1B engine. And then we got our nice splits here, and you can see in the background here, it's kind of blurry, but this little white thing that you see here, that is the same as this on the tail. All right, and then so you got your registration here before we get to the L2 door, and the Icelandic flag there, and green striped tail. And then your pointy exhaust, APU exhaust. All right, so zoom back out, and take this off and make sure we don't lose the nose gear. That would be bad. All right, so moving rapidly along. So this pink, this I may have said red. This is like a magenta color, one, and this one is Bala, BAU, AU is usually pronounced OW in Europe. Like my last name is BAU and then TZ, and it's OW, BOW, Bala. So the name of this one's Bala. Registration is Tango Foxtrot dash India Charlie Delta. Its item number is 89008. And so lots of pretty cool box art there, which, like I said, it probably all goes together. There were 4 of these put out in total, and I'm sure that all 4 of those fit together in blend. So just the 360 for this one, since we already looked at the other one up close. So this one's just going to be a 360. It kind of looks more red. It looks magenta on the box, but it looks sort of red on the model. So it's very strange. All right, starting on the port side. Basically, again, the same thing as we saw before. So again, the kind of magenta tail. There's its rear end. And I'd have these on stands for their 360, but as you may be aware, NG's 737s don't have a stand hole. So, all right. So there we go. Icelandair Bala, excuse me. And we can put that one aside now. We saved a little time on that because we don't need to do the up close and personal. Next one. Oh, too close. All right, our next one is Boeing 737-800 in Kenya Airways, the pride of Africa. I've got this one because I am trying to collect at least one example of everything that is in SkyTeam. Not the SkyTeam livery, but all the airlines that are in SkyTeam. So this is a new one for my SkyTeam livery. This registration on this aircraft is 5 Yankee Charlie Yankee Bravo. And its item number is 58168. And there's the box art for it. It's basically what you got on the tail. All that good stuff. All right, so let's get to this one. All right, starting on the port side, going forward. Another nice looking model. I really want to get a wide body. I know they have wide bodies. I think they have Boeing 787s. I think. I don't know how many they have, and I'm pretty sure though that that's the only wide body aircraft they have. But I could and most likely am wrong about that. Got our nice CFM 56 engines there. The winglets look nice. Just kind of look like miniature tails is how they're painted. Here's the rear end with the APU back there. And coming back around. And there you go. Alright, so we can get a little bit closer on this one. Alright, so pretty nice and close there. Don't think I have really anything to point out, but here's the Kenyan flag up here at the top of the L1, or in front of the L1 door, but near the top. And then the Sky Team logo is about halfway down. So Kenya Airways title there on top of the window line, and then underneath the window line is their catchphrase, the pride of Africa. I believe that is on all their airplanes. Alright, so moving back, you can see that over the wing exit doors, 2 of them. Again, CFM 56 engines with the K, circle K if you will, right there on the front of the engine cowling. Moving back, you can see between this wingtip and this wingtip, we got some nice coloring there, both on the inside and the outside. Moving back, got our registration there. And then we start with our red and green stripe, the green stripe going right over the L2 door. And it moves right on up to the tail, which most of it is red with the circle K in the middle. We got the green on the bottom and a little hint of black up there. So, that was model number 5. I'm sorry, model number 4. And then model number 5 is going to be the retired, now the livery is retired, not the airplane. The retired Fish Sticks 2, basically Salmon-Thirty salmon. And I do have Salmon-Thirty salmon Fish Sticks 1. I got that one when Gemini Jets put it out. And that one, I can't remember. I think it's on an 800, but maybe it's even on a 700. I just don't remember. The registration on this aircraft is November 559er Alpha Sierra. And this little, sticker, if you will, you won't really be able to see it all that well on the model, but this sticker, Alaska Seafood, Wild Alaska Seafood, is right here on the model. I'll point it out again when we look at it. So the box art is kind of neat. We got the fish scales and kind of fish speckles, I guess. And I guess Mark Boyle is what this says. Must be the artist, I guess. And this item number is 58167. And we'll get right to it, because we're rapidly running out of time. All right. Get a little closer for our 360. All right, starting on the port side and working our way around. So this again is an 800 split scimitars. This aircraft is no longer in this special livery. However, it is in the newest special livery, which I cannot say the, I assume it's Eskimo in Eskimo, but it means salmon people. So the salmon people livery was repainted on this aircraft. And honestly, if I had known that they were going to do that before I ordered this, I probably would have just said, oh well, I missed out on fish sticks too. Since this livery is already retired. But the good thing is the aircraft isn't retired, so you know, if I do any kind of retro thing, I can just pull this one out. But Salmon-Thirty salmon is a fan favorite. I don't know anyone who doesn't get a chuckle out of learning about Salmon-Thirty salmon. All right, so Salmon-Thirty salmon looking good. Let's get up close and personal here before I run out of time. Whoops, that's a little bit too close and personal. Come on. All right. Yes, sir. All right. So what I was telling you about that sticker, told you that sticker is right here under the cockpit windows. I'm not even sure if you're looking at this on a big screen or a much bigger screen. You probably can't really make that out. We got some registration and printing here on the nose gear door, and then L1 door is right here, and starting the mouth of the salmon there, and you can see his eyeball right here, and then right up here Alaska titles with Wild Alaska Seafood written like on the body of the fish here. And then your two over the wing exit doors, just a plain white CFM 36 engine. Even the split scimitars have some fish coloring on them. I think both of these are probably a little out of focus, so I'm not going to bother to focus it, but you can see that there's some coloring there, and you can also see there's coloring on the inside of the one on the far side. Then you move back, we have our registration there with the American flag, and then I assume that this scribble right here is Mark Boyle's name. So I guess that's his artwork, and he wanted his name to be on the plane also. So I guess that's Mark Boyle. It looks like that's what it is. And then we have the L2 door, and then up on the tail of the airplane sits the tail of the fish. And that, let me get you a good look at the tail. There you go. And that will do it for this video. I sure hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please like and or subscribe to the channel, and be on the lookout for my delayed unboxing number 19. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be ready and when I can put it out there for you, but it's coming. So until then, I wish you all happy collecting.